was going on. But can I get into a few things before I get into the Tory and Megan thing? Um, real thing I want to address real quick that I ain't get to talk about was the Lil Romeo and Master P situation. And publicly, you know, uh going at it. That right there, that broke my heart. Because think about it. Throughout Romeo's whole career, whether he did have a problem with his father or not, he never publicly addressed him having a problem with his father as a son. But as soon as he became a father, and shout out to Lil Romeo or Romeo, as soon as he became a father, now seeing the responsibility of a father, he's becoming more of a man. And now he want to talk about finances and his career and not seeing certain things in his career because now he has responsibility. Now he got to put food on the table for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, Dad, Romeo, I understand where you coming from and you're frustrated, but when you was a son, you didn't address none of this publicly. But as soon as you became a father and you understand what responsibility is, and now you got to put food on the table, clothes on somebody's back, that you would now be so upset that you will publicly humiliate your dad, which probably was a tactic to make him come up off some bread or something like that, so to shut you up, like, because he probably was doing wrong. But this is what which like a lot of y'all kids, our kids or dudes younger than us that don't have children and get to live a good life. Your parents do a lot for you, you know, because if you look at Master P and Romeo, like we grew up with Romeo. Romeo's the world's little brother. Like, oh shit. Um, just like little Bow Wow is. Right. So in the black household, I'm gonna say, it's rare that you got a single parent father, right? Now we seen Romeo grow up with his father his whole time, his whole life, his whole life. Had a great life to now want to talk about money. Money. Publicly with his pops. Like his pops was stealing from him, this, that, and other, right? Now, whether he, like he said, he never got a royalty from Rap Snacks his whole career, right? Which could be a lot of money, right? But when you look at his life, right? What P had to take care of him away until he was what, 18, 21, probably longer than that, maybe. Like you would get mad at your pops and blast your pops in public at this point in your life. If y'all had a disagreement and something was wrong, so all the stuff that he did from 21 or 18, all the way, like all that back, all the way to when you was a baby, your feelings today supersede all the shit that he did for you to go and embarrass him in public. So if it was the Rap Snacks thing, you telling me you couldn't rap with him about that privately? Like you had to blast your pops for. I'm not saying, and then I'm not saying that one thing. It could, because it could be an abundance of things, but just that's the thing that's public. Like, yo, bro, it don't matter what you do for your children. At some point or another, some of them, not all of them, some of them will feel like you ain't do enough. And then when they have a kid, like Romeo having a kid now you got responsibility. You got to put food on the table. You got to have a roof over your head. You can't just go live with your pops. Yo, I'm gonna come chill over here. Boo, boo, boo. You got to provide. And that type of pressure will make you disrespect your pops. And I just feel like that was whack, Romeo. I'm not saying P ain't wrong. I ain't saying P ain't out here fronting. You know, he might not have it like he used to, this, that, and the other. Like he said, they living paycheck to paycheck. Man, we know P ain't selling no records. You know what I'm saying? We know P ain't been selling records in I don't know how long. It's just like a bunch of these artists out here that be fronting like they still got it. Y'all could believe it because they still got the flash and they still got the cars or they got the jewelry. Y'all think that, but a lot of their clothes come from brand ambassadors or making them brand ambassadors. They wear this, they get a check, this, that, and other. So they may look fresh. They might have jewels that's rented. They might have cars that's rented or given from dealers because they want to inspire you to get it because you see them with it. But a bank account, it ain't what you think it is. Everybody you think is millionaires and all that other stuff, they fronting, bro. And that's why Romeo allegedly, you know what I'm saying, man, we living paycheck to paycheck. Who's not living paycheck to paycheck? If a regular person like us is living paycheck to paycheck, and then we get hit, bam, with this pandemic, and those dudes couldn't tour for 2 years. They was hurting. Artists was hurting when they could not do shows because most of them don't have a current hit on the radio. You know what I'm saying? They may be getting publishing checks and royalties on certain commercials and TV shows and this, that, and but when they got shut down for 2 years and could not do no shows, trust me, a lot of them went cracked because they had it to where, man, oh man, I gotta pay the rent this week. Yo, call so and so. Yo, book me like 3 shows. And then they go run out. The promoter go book them around, book 3 shows. They go make the money for the month. And then, because they not worried, they can always just, yo, book me a show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll take the 5 Gs, 3 Gs to cover all the bills. Yeah, I'll take the 5 Gs. Do one show. And then the pandemic hit, bang, you ain't doing no show. Oh, they living paycheck to paycheck. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But Romeo, if you're watching, in my opinion, you owe your daddy apology, man. You shouldn't have blasted P and put him on Front Street like that. We know that nigga ain't selling no cereal. Every product P make is a knockoff of something. That nigga P will knock off something in a minute. Fruit Loops, Snoop Loops. P will not, he is like, he the no frills of hip hop. You come out with Gucci, Master P gonna come out with Poochie. Master Poochie. You come out with Louis Vuitton, and nigga P coming out with Louis Vuitton. that nigga is the bootleg master. Master P is a bootleg master. I'm telling you. He come out with peanut butter. It'd be Master Peter Pan. Yeah. It stick to the top of your mouth like, Master P peanut butter. Master P peanut pan. It stick to the top of your mouth like, Hey, P is the knockoff king, boy. He gets some fake boots called Timberlands. Master P boots. The no limit army boots. And they look like fake Timbs. That nigga is the knockoff king, boy. I swear.